Hey hon, I'm Chloe, this is Cheddar, and this is the top-handed Viva tutorial. Our mission is to share my passion for pole dancing and make pole dancing easy to learn and accessible. This is the 29th video of the beginner pole trick tutorial series. In order to maximize your training out of all the videos, I highly recommend you to start from the very first video of this playlist, as the tricks will be a progression of the video before. The top-handed Viva is a very similar one to a bottom-handed Viva, but instead our top hand stays on the pole. This video is mirrored for your ease of learning. I'll also have a red wristband on my right wrist and my right ankle to indicate the right side of my body if you do get confused of the directions. This trick tutorial is created for you for informational and educational purposes only, and for you to enjoy learning pole dancing from the comfort of your own home. Please participate at your own risk and don't work beyond your capability, and seek help or spotting when necessary. For any health concerns, please make sure to seek professional medical advice. Please also to make sure you warm up your body before you start this video. I have a warm-up playlist depending on your level under the playlist warm up so that you can try them before you do the tricks. If you enjoy this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so that I know to create more of these kinds of videos, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet so that you are notified every single week I upload a video. If you're looking to further your pole journey and combining tricks and dance together, then consider signing up for my online learning platform, Pole Art Vault, where we put all the tricks together into a combo and learning an entire routine with combos and dance together. You can find the link in the description below for further information. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get into our top-handed Viva tutorial. Alrighty, now let us get into our conditioning. For our conditioning today, again, how we did in our last tutorial, we are going to do our knee hook side crunches. So you are going to stand on the left side of the pole, if Cheddar is going to let me. You're going to grab the pole with your inside hand at shoulder height. Inside leg comes forward, hooking your knee pit onto the pole at waist height. Hands go behind your head, and we are going to do side crunches. If you can go a little further this time. So go a little further. 4, really squeezing into your knee pit. Go 3, and 2, and last one. Well done. Now, if you were struggling to do your side crunches, then all you need to do is go a little further out. Oh, I stepped on your tail. You gotta go all the way. You don't have to go all the way. All you need to do is just go to the side a teeny bit and you're good. All right, let's try it on the other side. Standing on the right side of the pole, a little further away. Inside hand comes at shoulder height. Inside leg comes at waist height. Squeezing into your knee pit. Hand goes behind your head, interlocking your fingers. Crunching to your side. 4, 3, and 2, and last one. Well done, and that is conditioning done. Alrighty, let's get into our top-handed Viva. Now for our top-handed Viva, you can either do this on a spin pole or static, whichever you want to, but I'm just gonna demonstrate it on a static pole first so that you can see what it looks like. So this is what a top-handed Viva looks like. Alrighty, let's break down our top-handed Viva. Now for our top-handed Viva, if you saw the bottom-handed Viva tutorial, instead of our bottom hand comes into a pistol grip, we are going to come into a true grip. So, you are going to start off with standing on the left side of the pole. Inside hand comes at shoulder height. From here, inside leg kicks forward into your knee crease. So make sure you really get into that knee pit. And then from here, bottom hand comes into a true grip. So same grip as your top hand. So as if you're grabbing a Coke can, thumb facing up. Now make sure you bring it nice and low so that it is just around where your knee is, your outside knee height. From here, you're going to swing your outside leg behind the pole, and then you're going to kick it backwards. From here, you're going to take your outside and off if you can, and then you're in your top-handed Viva. To come out, grab the pole back, outside leg down, and inside leg down. Well done. Let's try it on the other side. Inside hand comes at shoulder height, inside knee hooks onto the pole, outside hand comes right where your knee height is. You're gonna swing your outside leg behind the pole, kicking it backwards, and then taking your outside hand off if you can. To come out, grab the pole back, swing your outside leg forward, unhooking your inside knee. Well done. There is your top-handed Viva on a static pole. Now let's try this on a spin pole. Now on a spin pole, instead of bringing your leg just forward, you are going to have to pivot with your outside toe so that you can give yourself a little spin. So this is going to be very similar to how we did our bottom-handed Viva. So if you haven't watched that tutorial, I highly recommend you to watch that one. I mean, you should be watching all the tricks in chronological order from the beginning. So you're going to come onto the left side of the pole. Inside hand comes at shoulder height. Inside knee pit hooks onto the pole. Outside hand comes at knee height. And then from here, you're gonna lean all the way to your side. You're gonna pivot with your outside leg, give it about one spin or about 3/4 of a spin. Spin, 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 spin. And then you're gonna bring your leg backwards. And then you're gonna take your outside and off if you can. To come out, swing back, and coming out. Well done. All right, let's try it on the other side. Inside hand shoulder height, inside knee pit hooks onto the pole. Outside hand comes at knee height, swinging yourself forward, pivot, 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 lift your leg up, kick your leg backwards, and then you're here. To come out, grab the pole back, outside leg down, and inside leg down. Well done. There is your top-handed Viva on a spin pole. Alrighty, let's go through some tips and common mistakes. Common mistake number one is your leg positioning. So making sure that you get into the right positioning when you're kicking your legs, that you squeeze your knee and then you kick your back leg backwards. In order to do this one, you can try it from the floor again, like how we did in our bottom-handed Viva. So you're going to come all the way onto the floor. Now from here, you're going to bring your right leg up and over as if you're going to come into your top-handed Viva. Right hand comes above. And then from here, you're going to kick your leg backwards. So the difference between a bottom-handed Viva and a top-handed Viva is that instead of bringing your bottom leg forward, you are bringing your bottom leg backwards. So making sure that you tilt your hip forward, pushing your pelvis forward, kicking your leg backwards, and there's your top-handed Viva. Now let's try this on the other side again. Bringing your right leg behind the pole. Left knee hooks onto the pole, left hand goes above. You're gonna start twisting your body away, kicking your leg backwards, and then there's your top-handed Viva. So the grip point with this one is going to be the exact same, a little higher up your leg crease, or your hip joint, I should say. So make sure that you get into the right positioning for this one. Now, if you're not getting into the right positioning, most likely you're not bringing your top hand low enough. So make sure that your top hand is right next to your knee, and then you're going to bring your outside hand high, or not high, outside, and then that's gonna help you get into the right position. So if your hand is all the way here, you see how like horizontal my body is? You're gonna end up in this very horizontal shape. So make sure your hand is nice and low, kick your leg backwards, and then there's your top hand Viva. Ow. Now, Next one is making sure that you have grip on your legs. Now, if you don't have any grip, most likely because you haven't applied any grip aid, make sure you don't have moisturizer on your body, making sure that you grip up your body and grip up your hands, wipe down the pole with methylated spirits. You all know the drill. I have all the products that I like in the description below. I'm not sponsored for any of the products, so make sure you snag them so that you can get some grip. Now, in terms of grip, another one is making sure that you ride your shorts all the way up. Now, if you have shorts that are in the way of your grip, especially with like those loose shorts, you might be tucking them up, but they might slide down once you start doing the trick. So I highly recommend you to wear shorts that sort of stay wherever you ride them up, if you are wearing shorts. If not, and if you're wearing pole shorts like I am, then shouldn't be much of a problem unless you have like really sweaty body. I feel you. I really feel you. Now, next one is making sure that your outside hand is in a true grip. So when you are doing your top hand in Viva, instead of your bottom hand coming into a pistol grip, you want to make sure that it is in your true grip. Now, if you want to try in a pistol grip, you can do this as well. It is not wrong, but I find it a little trickier doing pistol grip. So I highly recommend you to go in it from a true grip. So thumb facing up, leaning all the way to your side. Now, the hand positioning of your outside hand should be aligned to your outside knee. If you bring it any higher, you're going to struggle to bring your outside leg behind the pole. So make sure you slide it all the way down so that it is aligned to your outside knee when you're standing up. Now, second one is making sure that you're not pushing your pelvis forward when you're coming into your top hand Viva. So make sure you sit your bum down to your side, and then you're going to lean to your side, kicking your leg backwards. Oh, I'm on a spin pole. And then you are in your right positioning. And those were all the tips and common mistakes I wanted to go through. All right, before I let you go, just a little mindset tip for you today. Now, there's gonna be days where you feel like you just don't feel like doing things. You know, whether it be maybe you're low in energy, you're a bit tired, maybe you didn't get enough sleep. At times like that, sometimes, yes, you do need that extra sleep, you do need that extra rest, but if, say hypothetically, you have gotten all that rest and sleep you need, but you're still feeling a little fatigued, or you're just not feeling like super motivated. Even days like that, I highly recommend you to just try a bit of movement. Sometimes that's just all you need, and then maybe that's problem solved. You feel much better after you move, and then you feel so much better about yourself that you at least did something today to feel a bit more productive. Now, I'm having one of those days today, not gonna lie. When I started filming earlier, I felt okay, and then the more I did it, I was like, oh, I'm just not really feeling it. But I know for a fact that if I get stuff done today, then I'm gonna feel so much better afterwards. And sometimes all you need to do is appear, be present, and just conquer the day, and then you are going to feel much better about yourself. So let's do this together. We got this. Just appear, do your best you can do, and then I'm sure that you'll feel much better afterwards. And note to myself as well. Thank you so much for joining me in the top-handed Viva tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the very next tutorial. Bye! Hey? You're shedding so much. Oh my God. Well, you wanna go on the pole? You gonna do the tutorial for us? What's up? What's up?